and welcome. I'm here with Liz, and we want to invite you to a special event that we're doing live here after 3 years from the last time because of COVID in New York City. So, Liz, do you want to give a little more details about it?
Yeah, so definitely, ladies in New York and in surrounding cities, we are coming to New York City after many requests for us to visit. So we are coming, and while we're there, we were like, why not do a workshop? So we are going to be talking about real estate investing, and this is your fast track to real estate investing. What it is on Saturday, November 12th at 10 a.m. Eastern for 3 hours, we are going to sit down with you and we are going to cover how to invest in real estate. We are going to give you a successful step by step system to do this virtually. And that means outside of the city and definitely outside of the state if you're interested in that, no matter if you're wholesaling, buy and hold, or fix and flip. This will be at the Wyndham in Times Square, and we are super excited. Now, when you click on the link, it's going to have you reserve your seat. But let's tell you a little bit about what's included, and then I'll let Laura cover what all is going to be covered. So, with that being said, with your ticket purchase, it's going to include breakfast. So, you're going to be able to sit down with us, get to eat, have some coffee or tea. You're also going to be able to take a manual with the presentation notes. So, a way you could take it home with you. So, you'll have presentation notes to go home with the step by step action plan. And then on top of it, we're also going to give you 100 leads in the area of your choice. And if that's not enough, we're also going to be raffling one-on-one sessions and all different types of raffles and prizes throughout those few hours with us. Now I'm going to let Laura kind of cover a little bit about what's included.
Great. So we're going to cover 5 main topics. Now, I also want to say this is going to be a very highly interactive workshop. We're not just going to sit there and just go through 2-3 hours of PowerPoints or presentations. That would be boring, right? So it's very interactive. You're going to have about 30 to 40 women in the room. We're capping off at 40 though, and we're almost half sold out by now, by the way. But we're going to have 30 to 40 women in the room, and we're going to really brainstorm on ideas. So you're going to get a lot of input, a lot of energy, a lot of networking as well. We're going to first talk about laying the foundation, the right foundation. Okay. So what you must do before you even set up the business, and you might not be what you're thinking about. Okay. And we're going to talk about the top markets to wholesale and buy and hold. Because this is not just about wholesaling. This is buy and hold and fix and flip. But I'm going to actually share with you my own opinion of what the top markets are. And this is something I never do, because a lot of you ask me what the top markets are, and I always tentative or reserve about that. But I'm going to share with you. The second thing is the top 4 strategies decoded. What is wholesaling at the end of the day? How do you build a passive income portfolio in less than 1 year remotely? Because personally, in the 90s, I used to live in New York up near West Point, and I owned rentals in the Midwest. And I did this remotely. Now, what is the secret to fix and flip the correct way? What are some of the things you need to be aware of when you do fix and flip to make it work well, especially if you do it remotely? And also, where do you get the private money to exponentially grow your business, right? How do you even do that? And all of this can be done virtually. So this is a lot right there. On top of that, we're going to share with you high quality leads, where you're getting your leads from. And to get you started, everybody attending the event is going to get 100 leads for free. Okay, so we're going to actually pull leads for you in your area of choice. So you get those for free to actually start and jumpstart it. Now, the other thing we're going to cover about is the way to set up this business virtually. Everybody talks about it. And I can say you right now, living in New York City, I've coached several students from New York City, living in the village, living on one of the 5 boroughs. And one of the things is, I always tell them, I said, we can do this virtually. Yes, you can do it in New York, but honestly, you're going to have a lot better luck and less resistance to it virtually. Well, I have one of my students, he's actually a real estate attorney in New York, and he does invest in a Long Island. So you don't have to go that far away. Could be New Jersey, could be Long Island, could be upstate a little bit. But there is a lot of opportunities there within an hour from the city. And it all can be done virtually. So you don't have to travel to it, because we all know we don't want to really travel, New York, the traffic and all that, right? And last but not least, we're going to give you a 5-step system, a system on what you need to do to get this going. Okay, so step by step on what you need to do. And we're going to wrap up all of this up for you in a takeaway manual that you can take with you after the event. So, and you can fill in with all the kind of good golden nuggets we share you in the day. So it's really only 3 hours, but it's 3 hours that are super packed with information. Also, like I said, the possibility of networking, meeting a lot of like-minded women, and this is for women only. This event is geared for women so that we can help and network each other and build a business. So I would, definitely bookmark your calendar, November 12th. This is the only time we've done it now for about 3 years. We don't know when it's going to be the next time we come to New York. And honestly, it will depend on you. If we have a good full room of amazing women, we'll be back all the time. We do love New York. Okay.
Yes.
We can come back anytime. Liz?
No, I agree. We're super excited to go to New York City. I'm super excited to see. I know a few women that have already bought the tickets. Actually, we have met last time we were in New York City. So I'm super excited to get there, to get to meet some of you and see some of the familiar faces that we see in our Facebook group and on our webinars. So we are going to head out there on November 12th, spend the day with you guys, and we are super excited. So I can't wait to see you there.
Yeah, and make sure you reserve the spot, because the thing is, we have only reserved space for so many women, and once we sell out, we're gonna close the doors. And I know, yes, it's still almost a month out, but our last couple events we did in Orlando and Miami, we actually sold out a week prior. So we have a trend here, and I know this is amazing information that we share with you. So great. I look forward to meeting you next month.
Bye, everybody.